What are the real benefits? Of course, one is signatory to something related to UN is big, but what are the tangible benefits to companies to sign for Global Compact?
I would like to classify them five-fold benefits, which are very tangible and quite concrete, and companies can always look back and say that, look, this is what we pay as a member's fees, and this is what ultimately we get at the end of the year. So the first benefit, as you rightly said, is that every member becoming a member of every company and other stakeholders becoming a member of the Global Compact Network will have a facility which we can provide to the companies to be able to sign up to the UN Global Compact. So this means that once you have signed up to the UN Global Compact, you can become the part of the global, powerhouse. Because Global Compact currently has more than 9,000 companies spread out in more than 130 countries, and we have 101 networks as of today.
Great.
What happens is that once you get into that powerhouse mode, you are it is very prestige element for the companies.
Sure.
But then at the same time, it also comes with a lot of obligations. And once you become the part of that powerhouse, you cannot really think in terms of doing anything wrong or bad, because if you do anything wrong after being the part of the system, you suffer very much. So it is quite a good sense that every company being part of us will also have the facility to kind of get looped into the UN system, but also it comes with a lot of obligation that, they have to be transparent, they have to be credible, they have to be doing the right thing the right way. So one is that they become the part of the UN system. The second one is that we bring another element, which is the element of providing our members with the networks, which are both local.
As I said that anybody, including the company and non-company players, who are the members of the local network also have the facility to sign up to the UN Global Compact, which is the part of the UN family. So along with that comes, the pride and prestige of being part of a larger global credible institution, which is the United Nations.
Yeah.
Second benefit that we bring on the table for our members is about networking. Because networking into this world is very, very important. We cannot really survive in isolation from each other. And therefore, we bring all our members together, both locally, regionally, nationally, and globally together on networking platforms from where they can learn the good practices, they can meet and greet. They can also develop business opportunities which they could probably, take to another next levels. So networking is another thing, and a very, very concrete thing where we provide to our members from time to time. And as I said, this is local, this is regional, this is national, and this also becomes global or international, depending on the situation and time that we take into consideration from point of view of initiating those activities. The third one is about giving our members a platform to be able to contribute to policy-making exercise. One of the examples could be the CSR guidelines, or the voluntary guidelines as we popularly know them as.
Yeah.
If you were to look at the whole text of voluntary guideline, you will find for yourself that everything is replicable, the tenets of the UN Global Compact. And of course, that has also given the credit to the UN Global Compact for its support and suggestions on those guidelines, which were finally brought out by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, Government of India, in the month of July 2011. So we also provide that springboard to many of our members to be able to contribute to public policy reshaping exercise, as I would like to say. Fourth one is that we provide a lot of information which is not only relevant but also globally benchmarked. And as I said, that we have 101 networks today.
Yeah.
The latest was in Myanmar this year in the month of May. Then we have 130 countries which are the part of the UN Global Compact, more than 9,000 members who are the members of the Global Compact. So what we do is we generate a lot of data from India and supply it to everybody else. And likewise, everybody else, whatever they have, they supply it to us. So we have been sitting on the gold mine of information on the database, which is very, very critical in today's times. And the companies which are the members and the non-companies also, to the members of the Compact, have already made access to that data, which they can interpret, which they can look at, which they can figure out which way will they really like to kind of use it, and therefore we provide them with first-hand information coming out of different countries, which are part and parcel of the Global Compact, and offer that to our member companies, and they find it very, very useful. We also have been offering many of our members to kind of influence not only the local policies but also contribute to whatever has been happening outside, which I call as global public diplomacy initiative, which means many of our members travel, they come to our programs outside, and we offer them the speaking slots, which means that they have the opportunity to speak. They do not only represent the company, but they also represent the India, and they also contribute in terms of what her particular company has been doing, and how can that process and mechanism be followed if anybody would like to follow that up. For instance, to just substantiate what I'm trying to say is, last year, with the help of the UN Global Compact, we ran a couple of high-level meetings in India, China, and Brazil, which meant that we had meetings happening in India, meetings happening in Brazil, and meeting happening in China.
Okay.
And this happened in very close coordination with the UN Global Compact in New York City. And then we had Rio Plus 20 in Rio, Brazil last year, month of June, which was from 15th of June to 22nd of June. We had several sessions running there. And one of the sessions that we did was to bring Indian, Brazilian, and Chinese business people together. Along with the business people, we also had civil society, academia, and NGO talking to each other in terms of how can the next stage of sustainable development agenda be shaped, not only by the companies but also by all the key stakeholders. So we kind of did it, and that has been getting converted into an annual affair where this will happen in India, China, and Brazil. And we are also now looking at several other emerging economies to be able to engage with them, because we ultimately feel the Global Compact, to go back to the history of the Global Compact, it was set up same year in which NDGs were set up, it was the year 2000.
Yeah.